Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear participants of 3 Years AMA, hello and welcome again. My name is Anita, maybe you already know that, and I'm the host of 3 Years events every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central European Time. And we are introducing 3 Year and bringing you closer to their project and solutions, and of course, building community. So thank you for being part of it. Please do interact with us, get involved, write a question in the comment section, click like, hit the bell icon to get notifications. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or invite a friend, join our communities on Telegram and Twitter to have all the information you need. Again, we will start with some general informations about 3 Year and the project of bringing internet to Africa. So 3 Year was born out of the wonderful combination of traditional telecom business model paired with cutting-edge microwave technology and brilliant blockchain ecosystem. They're connecting the unconnected, but also banking the unbanked and giving people of developing countries equal opportunities. There are many bright minds in Africa that just get unnoticed, maybe only because they have the means to educate themselves or communicate with the world. So connectivity is done in developing countries. There's the potential of solving those problems by incorporating blockchain technology, and Africa is ready for a change. Adoption of cryptocurrencies in Africa are far above average despite the challenges in connectivity, technology, and education. And why? Because they need the change. As it seems, Africa will just jump over one whole generation of finances. They will get from having no bank accounts and credit cards directly to the blockchain payment solutions and decent finance. 3 Years' mission is to connect Africa's unconnected population to the rest of the world through blockchain-based, ultra-fast, wireless, broadband access. And of course, we will be talking about this today. Sandi Bitenc, the CEO of 3 Year, is with us, and he will be telling us more about this project. So Sandi, hello and welcome.
Hello, where were I?
Hey,
I was not online, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, did you have to? I'm sorry. Did you have to include yourself?
Yes, I did.
I didn't bring it to
Yes,
life.
here I am.
I'm so sorry.
I think you want somebody else once in a while, right?
No way. I only want you, Sandi, and you know that is the truth because you're the only one who can give us all the answers, like you're doing that on Telegram and on Twitter. And please, I'm sorry not to include you into this conversation. You know what? It's 1st of December. I am getting a little more festive, if I must admit, because this is such a nice time. And before, of course, we go on, and like you said or announced, we have a big announcement today. But before that, we will have to say something about the December and also the giveaways. They're always in our program, also in our AMAs. So, Sandi, we'll be doing that again today, right?
Yes, I think we'll do it throughout December. It's December it's the month where we usually give presents. So we'll also try and give presents as much as possible to our community. And just to make sure, I'm not the only one here who can give really good answers. We already had some guests on the show, and we'll get more. But everybody is so busy right now. But I'll make sure we'll get another guest on the next AMA. But it's right now 3 Year and K3 combined. We are over 100 people working on this right now. So it's a big team, and a big shout out to them because they're working, and especially our developers. They were working now day and night to make everything smooth and possible with our presale.
Yeah, I know that. A lot of experts, great team. I was just trying to say sorry, at the beginning. So,
It
okay.
should be. It was a good intro.
Okay, thank you very much. So, what we have to tell at the beginning, because if you want to participate in our giveaways, then there are some rules, or should I say, we would like you to get involved with us, which means that you would have to click our Telegram, YouTube, or Twitter channel, or like it, be a part of our community. That is a lot, and we are really thankful if you already are. And also to ask some questions today or write some comments in our AMA. That means that you will participate and you will be a part of this. At the end, we will give 3 times 1,000 tokens, right? Which means
Yes,
we need
exactly.
3 people, 3 out of you who will communicate, participate, and of course do all that. But you will have to stay with us till the end. We're not going to say why, but we will need you to be there so that we can give you the prize. Okay?
So yeah, this means that you need to be present at the end when you want to participate in the giveaway. So because you'll need to do something. We had some we I think we finally have the way how to really properly identify everybody who gets a present the token giveaway in the end. And for sure, what we actually want to do is we want to grow our community. We want to the 3R family to be as big as possible, because that way we can actually make the most and the biggest impact in the world that we want. So help us grow the community.
That's the truth. We have already a lot of people here live today saying hello and already asking questions, participating. So thank you very much for being with us. Now, Sandi, should we go right now to the big announcement, or should we start with, pre-sale report?
Let's keep the announcement a bit. Let's keep the announcement a bit.
So.
I know that everybody wants to hear it, and it's really a cool one this time. But let's keep it a bit more secret for some time.
Okay, so let's start with pre-sale report, because on Friday was a big day. The private pre-sales started. No, not the private. The private, we will talk about it. It's now in almost its last phase, but the public pre-sale has started on Friday, and we had a special AMA on Sunday. And now I'm sure that some things have changed. So what is new?
Well, we did update right now. Today we did update the dashboard. I can show you the new dashboard right now. Let me share the screen.
Great.
Okay, I just need to see my camera is in the way. I think here. No. This one, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that's the new dashboard. So those things here are still the same. You have here your KYC status, and if it's green, it's okay, and your wallet status. This one is new. So this is the status of the pre-sale. The red part is how many tokens were sold, and the green part is still how much we need to hit the soft cap, and then that's the full raise that we want to get in. So this represented everything in for 3R tokens, so public and private pre-sale combined. So we don't need much anymore to hit the soft cap. And there was today a question about the soft cap. For those of you who don't understand what actually soft cap is, soft cap is the amount of funds that we need to raise to be able to do our project at the minimum level that it's feasible. So this is the amount of funds that we need to start a project. And if we would not get this amount, that would mean that there will be no project, and that the funds will be that you paid in would be returned. This is for sure not going to happen. I'm pretty confident that this is not going to happen, because we have so much interest right now. There are on the pre-sale, there are already almost 1,000 people. So it's right right on the 1,000 people that are registered and bought the tokens. And once we started the public pre-sale, actually the most what picked up was the private pre-sale. So we had crazy interest in the private pre-sale. So we just closed the second round of the private, and now the third round of the private sale is open, and this one is filling pretty quickly now. So it's far faster than everything that was before. And we are coming out with some new announcements, and I think there will be some partnerships forming in the near future. Also, on grounds of what we'll tell later, what the breaking news is. So if we go further to our dashboard, so this is your referral link, and you will be able to earn 5% of everything that your referred friends bought. And you'll see here your statistics. So this will be the number of friends that you referred and that actually registered in the app. And here you'll see how much you've earned in tokens and how much you've earned in dollar value of the tokens. And this is the dollar value at the IDO price, so 6 cents. This was there before, so this is the status of your orders. So we have buy limit orders on our tokens, and in the public sale there are two limits. So one is $15,000, and the maximum is actually $49,800, and the $15,000 is the limit for the first level of the KYC. And if you want to raise to your limits to the max, you need to do an additional KYC that requires you to submit to us proof of address. And this is then your orders, and the orders are just if you can that was also a question that's coming up a lot, if you can do more orders. And yes, up until we close the pre-sale, you can do as many orders as you like. They'll line up here one after the other, and you'll have the total here. And of course, you can buy as much as you want up to the limit that you have. So either 15K or 49,800. So that's our new dashboard. And I think I can stop sharing the screen now. And the other thing that's new in the pre-sale is that we've integrated now finally with a new KYC provider. There were some issues before, but some users not being able to do and take pictures of their documents, especially on some iPhones. There was a problem. Now this is running smoothly. We didn't have any problems once we integrated with the new provider. So it looks like it's really running smoothly. So yeah, this is mostly the update, I think, from the pre-sale.
So the new provider is doing a good job, no problems. That is good to know. There are a lot of questions repeating themselves also in our community in Telegram. By the way, we have more than 8,000 members in Telegram community. Mm-hmm. How great is that?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's also starting to become really lively with a lot of questions. And I think we are gonna hit 10,000 by the end of the week. I think so, but if not, then mid next week for sure.
Okay, great prediction. Sandi, maybe just explain what is this community actually doing? Because people are asking, why should we be a part of a community? And those of us who are in it, we see what is happening, but maybe for those who are not in it, what does it bring, or what information, what can they get in this community?
Well, the community is it makes us stronger. It brings out the word to the world, educates them what we are doing. So the more people that know about us, the better we can do our job. the more people we can connect. And of course, being part of the community is also being able to participate in the governance of our project. So we are constantly asking, some questions, making some decisions, and relying also on. I always think like, one mind cannot know everything. So I like to ask the community about stuff, so what we want to do. And but right now it's just getting out the word, spreading the word, and making this project as big as possible. And with that, we'll be able to connect as many users to our services as possible, and change as many lives.
Yeah, yeah. What I like about the community is also that, people, if they're having some doubts or they're asking questions, then not only we as the members of 3R, but also other people are getting involved into this answers, having some experience already, or believing in the project, or they read the white paper really through, and then giving some additional information. It's great how it works and how people really connect and are working together. It's a great feeling.
Well, of course, there are community members that are really, really active, that reach out to some influencers that helped us get listed on some websites and so on. It's really amazing. There are some that are doing some banners and designing things. It's really nice to see that we are not alone, and that people resonate with what we want to do.
Yeah, and they're doing their own AMAs in their communities, inviting you to be a part of it and some answers. It's just nice. And also we have a lot of great pictures from people in community with also the 3R sign. Yeah.
I think there is still
So
a giveaway out. So if you didn't do, there is a Gleam, and I'm pretty sure that if we ask somebody to repost the Gleam giveaway for the 3R fam, 3-finger pictures, you'll be able to get some tokens there.
yeah, great. So not only in AMA are there giveaways, but also in a community on a Telegram and so on. So just be a part of it, and you will know about everything that is going on. Another question that was repeating in the community was, until when is the public sale?
The public sale will run until we hit the hard cap, or the 26th of January. So 26th of January, if we don't sell all the tokens, we'll see. If we hit the soft cap by then we are going into token generation and sending out the tokens on the 26th. If we hit the hard cap before that, then we are doing the token generation event right away when we hit the hard cap, and try to list afterwards as fast as possible.
Okay, Sandi, what will the 3R tokens? What will they be used for? Is another question. So the tokens.
Well, everything started because in Sierra Leone, where we're already operational, we had some issues with people paying. It's hard to scale a business if you need to take care of the same customers each month, and that was happening to us. And it's still happening to us because people are coming into our offices each month just to pay for their internet connection. Because they don't have bank accounts, they don't have credit cards, and they need to come and pay with cash. And the other thing was that if they didn't come, what we organized just to make it a bit more easier for them and for us is 2 guys on a moped driving around. Collecting money, but then they get robbed. It's quite tough. So this is when we started to think about crypto, and for sure, crypto payments are the way to go in such countries, just because we cannot bank them, we cannot give them bank accounts, right? But we can give them crypto wallets, and crypto wallets actually have almost the same functionality, if even not more functionalities than a bank account. So this helps us actually scale the business. And of course, we then also started to think about different means, what the utilities, what the token could have. So two of the main things are for sure the own your own hardware narrative, and we've spoken about that one already, but I could also repeat it a bit. So how it works is that we give our customers the means to connect to the internet, right? So we need to also provide them with a router and the modem, so with some hardware. And this hardware costs money, and we lease that hardware to them so they can use it. But at the same time, the company also stakes some tokens for them, not in the same amount as the hardware is worth, but it's going to be a bit less, but the tokens need to be staked for a year. So I already see token holders smiling about that one, because locking up so many tokens, and actually for each new customer, locking up tokens, and that's mandatory from the company, will probably have a nice impact on the token value, let's say it like this. So after a year, the user can then decide what they want to do with the tokens. So they can unstake them, but if they unstake them, they need to pay for the hardware. And then the hardware is theirs for sure. And if the token value rose above the value of the hardware, they'll be able to keep the rest of the tokens. So they might get the hardware for free, and also they also might get some money out of it. But if the token value did not, for instance, go above that, they can keep the token staked and use the hardware indefinitely if they want. So I think that's quite a cool feature and really empowering. And then the other one is, and also with this, we actually educate people, right, in how to use crypto, what staking actually means, and what impact can have on their lives. And the other one that's really a big feature, and it will integrate this in the beginning, is bandwidth sharing model. So the bandwidth sharing model is a bit more complex. And we've actually thought about also the ISP providers. So the companies that are actually providing the internet into this model, because most of the current bandwidth sharing models don't really think about that, and that's going to become a problem, and everybody starts sharing their bandwidth. So the ISP provider needs to be incentivized, else they'll just start disconnecting people or raising the prices of the internet packages. So we have also a token there, and the token holders will act as insurance providers, because Africa is a bit, you cannot just give away some hardware and some stuffs and expect people to take good care of it, or not to sell it, or not to somebody steal it or something like that. So the tokens will be there to provide insurance, and most of it will need to come from the actual operator of the access point, and the rest will come from the rest of the community. And with that, the revenue will get shared through all those tokens. And there are a lot. So there are actually 11 different use cases for the token right now. So if somebody wants to know more, they can go and read up in the white paper about it.
Yeah, just to remind us, Sandi, how many pages are there in the white paper?
I think right now there are around 130 already, so it's half a book.
It's like Saturday or Sunday reading. Takes time.
Probably both, yeah.
Go through it. We have a question here, and it says, can you tell more about your technology? Do you already have the necessary equipment?
Yes, we have. So the equipment has been developing for all more than a decade right now. It's a company. It's a Slovenian-based company that's been developing it, and it's a patent technology. And I think right now we are the only ones in the world that can bring point to multi-point connections through air with speeds above 1 gigabit per second. I think our theoretical limit right now lies at 2 gigabit per second. So we have the technology. The technology is working. It's already installed in 9 countries around the world, and we are operating it with K3 Telecom in Sierra Leone as our testing ground, but we are actually running it as a normal business, so as a normal ISP, and it's working beautifully there. And Sierra Leone was selected because it's probably one of the toughest terrains that there could be for our technology. It's a lot of hills, and ups and downs, so that could potentially create some blind spots for us. But with only two towers, we needed to cover Freetown. 96% of the Freetown is covered with only two towers. Yeah, and also there's a lot of rain. A lot of those wireless technologies have problems with bad weather. For instance, not everybody knows, but the satellite TV, for instance, you cannot watch when it's raining. It won't work. And we are also providing with broadband internet. We're also providing HD digital TV channels, and they
So
work
many,
during rain.
so many good things and changes will happen after that. So I'm really looking forward for this project to go live, to start like it should start. And there's another question. Can you explain to the viewers why a basic KYC is needed to participate? We did that already, but of course it's good to repeat it. Which countries, jurisdiction, and laws does 3Air need to legally comply with?
Oh, that's a tough question. We need to actually comply with each country that we take the clients on. So if we take US clients, we need to comply with US clients. If we take on German clients, we need to comply with Germany standards. So that's how it is right now in the world and selling tokens. So that's why we are doing the KYC, because there are countries that just don't allow their citizens to participate in such buys. And the US for sure is one. China is one that doesn't allow it, and there are some other countries that actually don't allow it, and there are some countries that are on prohibited sanctions list from I don't know which countries. I don't really like so much politics, and I don't think that's actually fair, but this is how it is. We cannot circumvent it, and we should not, and we are 100% compliant. We do not want any legal issues later on. That's why we just need to exclude. I'm sorry for the people that cannot participate. I really am. I would it would be far easier for us to just have no KYC. So it's not that we want to do it. We have to do it. And it was probably the most painful experience for us, and the hardest thing to implement. And there's always some problems with KYCs and so on. So I'm really sorry for the countries that cannot participate, but we just need to do it. We are not collecting the information to give the information to somebody else or to report it to some authorities. We do need to keep the information on file. If there's something wrong, and some authorities might be coming asking for a specific person, then we'll probably need to, if we get the court order, we'll probably need to get this information to them. But else we're not sending the information to anybody, and nobody is actually requesting it at this point.
There's just a question about Nigeria. What is the status of the necessary licenses for Nigeria? This is where you'll start.
Yeah, in Nigeria, we already with our partners, we already hold the ISP license, and we have the frequency license on the waiting list. And in DRC, I don't know exactly about the DRC, but I think there are already all the licenses acquired right now. And DRC is going to be going forward together with Nigeria, because DRC was already now funded privately, so it's not being funded with through this Presale. We'll fund Nigeria through this Presale, and we'll fund the development and on the ongoing and development of the 3R platform. But the customers are coming onto the platform no matter what. So this is actually a really, really good thing.
I already wanted to ask you about, the documentary that you did about Ethiopia, but here is a question. To Sandi, he says, since the team is starting out in Nigeria, are you planning on making a documentary about the current situation in the country, similar to what you did with Ethiopia?
We might, but I need to travel then there right now. I don't think this is going to happen in December, but once we start entering Nigeria, we'll for sure go and film something there, the status, and we'll also film what's going on, our development when we set up the towers. We'll film everything, and we'll share this with the community for sure. And what we did in Nigeria when we started the project was actually a survey there about the status, and there are some questions and answers already in the white paper from that survey, and there were some really amazing revelations that even I didn't imagine. So I need to say it was an online survey. It was around 500 people participating, so that's quite a big user base, or how you say. So it is representative, but it's representative for the people that have somehow access to the internet already. And they were saying that internet ranked when we put, I think, 10 or 11 things that are really, really important in life, and we asked them to rank it in accordance to what's most important for them. And the first one was, of course, food and water. The second was hygiene, and the third one was already internet. And then came like relationships and such stuff. So that was for me like mind-blowing. And over 90% of the people said that they would be willing to pay with crypto, and around 70% already had some experience with crypto previously. So it was quite amazing to see that. But maybe we can at one point share the whole questionnaire and the whole survey.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
So we are now like half an hour into our
Yeah, we are.
Start?
I really look forward to hear the big announcement, the surprise. And I think now it's the time, because we're on halfway. So Sandi, I don't have the drums.
It's I can break the news. I can tell what's going to be, but I cannot share the whole details. And actually, the details behind it will be the ones that's going to be the most interesting. But that will need to wait up until the event. So we'll be one of the sponsors of the last race of the Formula One in this season. That's going to be in Abu Dhabi. That's in the week from 10th to 12th of December. So that's next weekend. And we'll be present in the paddock suite. So this is like we have access to the paddock, and we actually have the suites there. So the suites are the hardest one to come into, and that's not all. We'll actually be in one of the 6 let's say it like royal suites, governmental suites that you cannot come into so easily. And yeah, I think that's going to be amazing, and that's going to be such a huge opportunity for to make connections and new partnerships. And I already know a few people that will be there. And there will be some influencers there. There'll be big investors there. We're actually right beside and the suites there are so that everybody can walk from one suite to the other. So there'll be a lot of people coming through, and we are just beside the suite of probably one of the biggest investment companies, probably the biggest one in the UAE, that holds probably around $500 billion worth of assets. So I'm really hoping that we get notice with big investors, and that might bring us into a lot of countries in Africa pretty quickly. So I think that's going to be one of the best things for 3R possible.
It's really crazy. It's a great announcement. And you, as you see, you already have a question. Hamilton or Verstappen team?
Hamilton.
Okay. Yeah, there were people already guessing. He said, yeah, Hamilton. I'm sure Hamilton. So yeah, Hamilton. Okay. You know what? There are really good feedbacks about that. Crazy. People say crazy. Or look at this one. So 3L will launch like Formula One. Yeah. Formula One car. Yeah, sure. Sandi, thank you very much for sharing this with us. Now we will go back to the question, because you're really doing great thing here in the chat and also in the community. I was really looking into it to see some more questions, and let's just go one by one. I just had one, now I lost it because of the Formula One. Just a minute. Oh, by the way, someone says that they like our accents. Where are we from, Sandi? Will you explain it?
Well, we are both Slovenian. And if we start speaking Slovenian, I don't think that you'll understand a word. So it's a totally different language. Only 2 million people in the world speak it. We have some. I've heard that it's probably one of the hardest one to learn, especially because we have some grammar changes. So what's the biggest difference is that in most of the languages you have like singular and plural, but we have something dual in the middle. So yeah, we have dual. So for two, we have everything is totally different if you speak about two people.
Yeah, we like to complicate things in Slovenia, because it's a small, nice country, and then we have to complicate it a little so that it's not too easy to learn our language. But maybe sometime we'll try it, Sandi, and just to see how it sounds.
But just to make sure, I'm right now living in Dubai, so I'm not living in Slovenia anymore for some time right now. And that's my base right now when people asked.
Yeah, I'm still in Slovenia, so for now.
I like it warm. Although I do miss a bit the snow, and I heard that you've got snow already.
Yeah, there is a little snow, but they said in the next week, I think 3 or 4 days, it will be again some snow falling. So I'm really looking forward to that, because Christmas without the snow here in Slovenia, it's just not Christmas.
Yeah, but the last Christmases weren't really white. I need to say that.
Yeah.
I can drive here with a car for 20 minutes and I get to a ski slope.
Okay, it's not the same.
It's just inside a shopping mall, and they have penguins there. Sometimes it's so crazy here.
You have it all. We don't have the penguins. That's true. So, Sandi, where are you planning to run your operations from? Can you do it all from abroad, or will your company help employing some people from countries you're operating? Will you need offices in every country?
Yeah, we plan to have offices in every country. I don't see this. There are some telecoms, and for instance, Starlink is trying to do it everything remotely, and you just order online and they ship you the hardware, and then you need to mount it yourself and so on. We've been in Africa for many years now and trying to deal there, and I don't think that it's possible right now to do business in Africa without being really present there, and being present there with a local team that understands the cultural differences and so on. And it's also not even only Africa, and that's we are always speaking about Africa, but we need to know that Africa has so many different cultures. We cannot even speak about each country in Africa. And I was once I was asked about that, and it's true. When I was in Ethiopia, we drove 30 kilometers out of the main city, and people didn't understand themselves anymore. They were speaking a totally different language. In Nigeria, for instance, I think there are around 1,000 different languages there. So there are so many different cultures, and I think you need to be present there if you really want to make an impact and connect a lot of people. It won't go without it. And the people will need help with installing things. They'll need help with with maintenance and with paying. And we'll need to have the offices there. Also, we want to educate people, not only just connect them and then forget about them. We want to educate them. We want to give them the opportunity to see what they can do with the blockchain, with crypto, what it actually means to them, how they can use it instead of having a bank account and so on. So we really want to be there, as a how do I say it? As a point where they can learn and get just everything that they need to bank themselves, to educate themselves on all the goodness that blockchain is bringing.
So great opportunities for employment also.
Right now, right now in Sierra Leone, we have a team of 80 people there already, and mostly it's locals.
That's great. That's great news. Really great. Now let's go to this one. Will 3R be responsible for purchasing the telecom equipment, or is that K3 responsibility? I guess telecom equipment is very expensive.
Yes. So K3 will be the one buying the telecom equipment, and 3R is K3 is actually also the operator of the telecom equipment there. And 3R will be co-investing in this equipment. So this is how it's going to work.
Okay. Can you, just to show you, can you share some Sierra Leone project info via YouTube? Is the question.
Yes, there is. If you go and look, search under K3 Telecom, you'll see some Sierra Leone videos there. So they're already there. But we are already filming something new in Sierra Leone. So hopefully this will get done in December. So you see a bit more of it.
And another question: how many 3R connected many cities can we expect by the end of 2022?
22. See, if everything goes to plan, we should be connected in four, maybe even 5 major cities by the end of 2022. Hopefully, but for sure we'll be connected in 3 to 4. We should be connected. Yeah. So it means like really they're present, connecting already clients, not being there and investing and building it out. So we should be already finished and connecting the first clients there.
Okay, let's first answer this question, because the question is, who in Africa can put $600 on 3R?
I don't exactly know what the question is asking. Is it like asking if the $600 is not too much, or or is it asking who can do the KYC? So it can be a different, but
Yeah.
it's something that we needed to decide what the minimum will be. So we thought that $600 is something that's manageable, and it's also manageable on our side. Everybody needs to understand that onboarding each client means also a lot of work and a lot of costs for 3 years. So at one point, it just doesn't make sense to onboard new clients. But we could potentially go a bit lower. I know, but that was the decision that we made, and right now we are standing to it. And there are, I need to say there are clients that are already buying not only for $600 from Africa, and I would need to make a statistics, but I think that we have at least 20% of the clients that are coming from Africa.
Yeah, I saw a lot of interest in a community on Telegram from African people to buy in the public pre-sale. So yeah. Now, this is a merrier question. What is 3 years plan for Christmas? Team vacation, working through the holidays?
I think we'll be working through the holidays. I hope that I get 1 or 2 days off. That would be really nice. But I think it's just gonna be work, and I don't mind it. I really like the work, and I really like the work because the cause behind it. It's not that I really need to do it. I would not need to do 3 years at all. Just in regards to making money or living. I really wouldn't need to do it, but I love to do it, and that's why I don't have a problem also working through these holidays. What is a bit tough is that I thought that my family would be visiting us in December here in Dubai, but they just didn't say it that you have too much work, and if you cannot go around with us, we're not coming. So
Yeah.
that's sometimes it's always decisions, and you make some sacrifices, but I'm pretty sure that once we start connecting the first clients, this will get just paid off.
Yeah, I do understand your dedication, but I will have to speak to Petra, just to tell her to get you away from the work a little bit, and to give her some time, because she deserves it also for the holidays.
Of course she does. Of course she does, and I'll try it. But we also have an agreement. I think we have really a good relationship and really open one. And I told her when I started, when I said, "Look, I'm gonna do 3 years," I just told her, "Like, it's gonna be tough, and you just need to help me out with it." And she's doing really a good job in this, and we just have an agreement that until February there's going to be less time spent together, and we both understand that. And then in February we'll try and go on a vacation a bit, and hopefully then the race is in, and I can a bit take a breather. Then it's more on the development team to just execute the strategy that we set forth for 3 years. And for sure, I'll be present all the time. It's not that that I would not be present, but probably I'll take a bit of a vacation then.
Yeah. You have to. Before we were talking about Slovenia and Slovenian language, then we got some comment from Serbia, and Danilo said, "Mi se razumemo." We understand each other because
yeah, Slovenian, Croatian, and Serbian languages are quite similar.
Yeah.
And we actually in Slovenia we had mandatory Serbo-Croatian language, so we learned it in school when we
For
were
1
kids.
year.
For 1 year, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but we speak fluently Croatian, Serbian, no problem about that. And we used to be in common country, Yugoslavia.
Yeah,
So
we used to be, but I don't know. So right now, some people, some younger ones, are already having problems
yeah,
understanding it. Yeah.
yeah,
It's not the
it's
same.
true.
It's similar. It's similar, but it's not the same.
It's similar. Yeah. Uh, Look at this comment. So NBA and Lucas sponsorship after Formula One.
So he should sponsor us. I think he
Yeah,
could do it.
yeah. We have also some comments. Slovenian, hello neighbors, Austrian here. So Austrians are also with us. And Slovenian also. So, oh my God, we are from all over the world, which is great.
That's
And
really
that
nice.
means that there are already so many people in so many different countries talking about this project, which is just great. And this is actually what you wanted, Sandi. You wanted the word to spread around, right?
Yeah, yeah, I want it, and I also see that we are getting more and more live viewers. That's really amazing. So I'm so
Yeah,
happy that all of you are here. And I think I'm so
yeah,
happy that we can start getting out the giveaways. Everybody's waiting for it for sure.
yeah. You know what? We should probably easily start already to pick, or at least to see a little bit in the comment who we are going to pick, because we will need you then to participate and to give us some information, and that will probably take maybe a minute or two. So Sandy, when will we be giving the
Yeah,
giveaways?
we'll be beginning them now. I think we answered a lot of questions. So let's do the
Yeah,
giveaways
yeah,
now. And how this will work. The problem with YouTube is that if we select you through the comments, we don't know who exactly you are. And if we then say you need to contact us, then just a lot of people are contacting us and claiming that they are the winners. So we'll do it like this, that for the one that is selected, he needs to in the chat, then he needs to put in his either Twitter handle or Telegram handle. I think those are private enough that they shouldn't be a problem posting here, and we'll be contacting you then over that Twitter handle or Telegram handle. I think that should be then identifying people pretty good. Okay, what do you
okay.
think?
Yeah, that's great. But I will look through it, because I'm just scrolling, because there are comments and questions coming all the time, and I will be watching now for this information, and I will write them down. But Sandy, I think you will be picking the first one and the third one too, right?
No, I'll give you now the two. I'll pick one. I always pick two. Now today you have the chance to make
Okay.
a nice day to two of our um, followers.
Okay, now as I was going through these comments, there were some of them really repeating and asking a lot of questions and commenting, which is great, and thank you very much for that. And I'm picking Richard. Richard had a lot of questions. That is another one. Why are mobile companies like Vodafone not jumping in this market? Another one and another one. We will be, of course, answering them. But this is the first one to receive a prize. So we will need the information in the comment.
So Richard,
Congratulations.
if you see this now, please leave a comment with your either Twitter or Telegram handle, and we'll contact you on that one. And for everybody that's selected, we'll be checking. You need to like our video and subscribe to the channel, and you need to be a subscriber on Telegram or Twitter.
Okay. Now there's a question if we are picking only from here or Telegram as well. No, only from here, from live.
I don't know if we
Comments.
have both comments, but we could potentially do Twitter also. I can pick somebody from Twitter. Why not? You do.
Okay, Richard.
I'll open up the Twitter and you.
Okay, Richard is wrote down that he has no idea where to find his Telegram handle. How can we help him? Does anybody give the advice how to do that?
And is he on Twitter? Maybe Twitter is a bit easier.
Twitter, Telegram, whatever. Richard, use the
Telegram.
opportunity.
Let me. If you see, if you click on the menu, you should be able to see settings, and in the settings, let's see where it is. If you click on edit profile, you should see your username. That's your handle. So you should go on the menu and find the settings, and then edit profile. You should see your Twitter handle under username. It starts with @
Yeah.
Okay,
so
and Twitter. Let's see if there are some comments on Twitter. You can pick another one.
Well, I'm already looking. We have some comments from but also. That's my town.
Really?
That's my hometown. Thank you very much, Natasha, for being with us. I'm picking.
So you can pick another one.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. You know what? Crypto Watcher was really active today. So Crypto Watcher, he also said good luck to 3Air at the end and had so many questions today, good questions and also comments. So give us the information about your whereabouts on the Telegram or Twitter, and then we will give you the prize, the second one. Did you already pick one, Sandi? No. You're still looking. Okay, let me see if we have the information already from Richard and... Okay, Sandi. Do you hear me? Are you hearing Sandi? Because I am not. Maybe that's the problem just with me. Please give me the answers in a chat so that I can see if anybody can hear him. I think Sandi is muted. No, he's not muted. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, we're just reading from your lips, Sandi. Okay, let's see if now it's better. No, we can see you, but we cannot hear you. I can't hear Sandi. Yeah, me neither. And now, in this crucial moment of this AMA, when we have to give the information who's the third winner, we have lost Sandi's voice. What if I try to, just a minute, I will try to get you out and in again. So let's see. No, Sandi. Do I pick another one? Will you give me or
how about now? Can you hear me now?
You're back. Thank you.
I don't know. Something happened with my mic. So I changed it now to the other one. So I have a backup one. I think when I open up Twitter, it just stopped working. I don't know why. But okay, now I'm back. I am back.
Okay.
So let me. I don't know. I didn't see any comments on Twitter. So I'll make sure that the next time we pick somebody from Twitter. But here I'll do. I like this one. So Danilo Vasovic. I'm picking him. Danilo, if you see this, then write your either Telegram or Twitter handle in the comment below.
Okay, and I'm just looking if we already, yes, no, do we have the information from Crypto Watcher, from Richard, and from Danilo, right? This is what we need.
Yeah, Crypto Watcher we have.
Richard said he sent a message to you, Sandi, via Telegram because he couldn't find his handle. Okay?
Okay, good. Then it's, let me see if I... on Twitter. He said on Twitter. Okay, yeah, I'll find him. If you send me the, yeah, that's okay. I just hope that there won't be like 10 Richards waiting now on the chat. on
Okay,
Twitter.
Crypto Watcher, did you send us? I'm just looking at it because there are so many comments. That's
Yeah,
great, of
Crypto Watchers.
course.
I saw it already. Crypto Watchers is good vibes. So
Okay, okay. So now only Danilo should give us the information. Danilo, are you with us? Oh yeah, we have it. You see it? Oh my God, we
okay,
did it.
you wrote everything down.
Yes, we have one information on Twitter. I just didn't find my winner, Crypto Watcher. Did you, Sandy?
Here it is. He's on right now. Good vibes. You
Yeah.
see him? Okay.
Danilo, I have Danilo's address. Then we have Richard.
Richard is
And
Crypto Watcher right now on Welcome Back. You see him on the screen.
yeah, okay, just okay.
Okay, I see Richard. So I think everything is fine.
Yeah. So we came to the end of this AMA. We did it again, Sandy. So we had a big announcement. We had 3 prizes. We give out so many informations about the pre-sale and answering all the questions. A lot of them are also unanswered or remained unanswered because there are so many of them, and we're looking forward to that. So thank you for being with us, and of course, be the ones who follow us or in our community on Telegram, on Twitter, following YouTube. Get involved and be a part of this great 3 years project. Thank you very much, Sandy, for being with us. Enjoy your time and enjoy December. What can I say? Go skiing in your ski resort there. You're skiing. Thank you for being with us, and thank all of you.
December is gonna be work. December is gonna be work, and then, as I said, February is gonna be a bit more, let's say, hopefully a bit more pleasure. Yeah, but everybody in the community, come join us. December is gonna be a crazy month for us, and we'll be in the festive mood and probably, giving away some more stuffs.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that and singing Christmas songs. Enjoy it. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.